We respectfully acknowledge that we live and learn on the unceded core traditional territory of the Coquitlam First Nation, which lies within the Tsleil-Waututh, Kazi, Musqueam, Cookite, Squamish, and Stilo nations. All my relations.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Narissa, and I am the event coordinator here at Youth in Action. We are so thankful to everyone who helped us get through this project and bring it to life. I'm here to talk a little bit about our partnership with the Gordon Street Shelter. So the 3030 Gordon Shelter, a representative of the Rain City Housing Organization, works towards a goal of providing emergency shelter and transitional housing for people in need. We commend them for their effort and ability to positively impact and inspire our community by providing for the unhoused individuals. We feel that our values of being empathetic and giving back align with the shelter, and for that reason we chose to donate to this specific shelter. Our project goal here at YIA was to produce a way in which we can both learn and find a solution regarding sustainability and fast fashion. As a group, we decided that we are very interested in pursuing a used clothing drive to do exactly that. Essentially, used clothing allows us to save many resources like water and energy, but also allows us to reduce our carbon footprint as a community. By asking for used clothes, we are doing our best to provide a safer future for our city. Over the span of our donation drive, we collected a grand total of over 1,500 items of clothing. This definitely blew our team's expectations away. We want to credit a lot of the success and community involvement to our three competitors, who each agreed to champion a crucial item needed by this shelter. We are grateful we got the chance to have Mayor Bhatia working to generate hat donations, Jennifer Wright pushing for gloves, and of course Mayor Brad West for championing Team Socks. They truly helped us ignite the community involvement, and we were hoping to generate this through this project. I'd like to now pass this over to Olivia to talk a little bit more about YIA, the program, and the year leading up to today.
Hi, my name is Olivia. Welcome to this year's Youth in Action 2023 award ceremony, ladies and gentlemen. For the first time ever, the Youth in Action organization is able to host its own citywide clothing drive and Pie in the Face challenge. Earlier this year, we launched a clothing drive at the Glen Pine Pavilion Center in Coquitlam, where all the items were donated to the 3030 Gordon Shelter, which offers temporary housing and permanent housing to people experiencing homelessness in the Tri-Cities. We have successfully completed our drive by collecting over 1,500 items of clothing, all of which will be donated to the 3030 Gordon Shelter. So far this year, we have been able to host the fundraising campaign along with a responsible consumption panel during the course of the year. All the volunteers have played important roles and contributed to our success in different ways. Narissa works on event coordination and has been one of our communication leads with Gordon Shelters. Jimmy has done background research and fundraising research, as well as wrangled our big donation check. And Alba has done an outstanding job of promoting our project on social media for videos and posts. Maria has worked on press release posts, and Megan was another key communicator with Gordon Street Shelter and fiercely helped wrangle and count hundreds of shirts, hats, and socks as they came pouring in on donation days. Jenny and I took on lead roles, coordinating with our speakers for the panel and helped rounding up anything else that was needed. At the beginning of the Youth in Action project, we all brainstormed countless ideas of issues that we wanted to act upon. That was one of the lessons we all learned during this project. How do we take a ton of different ideas, all going in different directions, and turn them into action? Slowly but surely, we got to know each other and create a shared vision of what we wanted this year to look like. We knew the common thread we wanted all of our actions and projects to have was to be able to create a sense of community and be able to work towards. However, we lacked a well-defined plan to work towards these issues. However, wrapping up our project with this clothing drive shows exactly how we were able to overcome that. In addition to our valued volunteers, we have another special guest present with us today. I would like to introduce a guest of honor who has made a significant difference in our city, Mayor Brad West. Mayor West was elected mayor of Port Coquitlam in 2018, receiving the most votes ever by a municipal candidate in our city's history. He previously served 3 terms as city council. Mayor West is well known for his capable leadership, commitment to what matters to families in Port Coquitlam, and his willingness to speak out and take action on issues that impact the lives of regular people, which I think is shown by his willingness to participate in our project and him being here today. Throughout the clothing drive, we had 3 representatives that had major large impacts in our community. Mayor Brad West, Jenny Wright from the Tri-Cities Chamber of Commerce, and content creator Meher. Each candidate championed one item, and the person who got the most of the item would risk the award of a pie being smashed in their face. Mayor Brad West championed Team Socks, Jenny Team Gloves, and Meher Team Hats. For people experiencing homelessness in our community, a pair of clean, dry socks is much more than a clothing item. It is the most requested item in homeless shelters because clean socks prevent skin infections, nail diseases, and frostbite, keep our feet dry and warm throughout the year, and provide comfort when walking. The entire Youth in Action team is extremely grateful to Mayor Brad West for being a part of our project. In the end, Mayor Brad West outperformed Jenny Wright and Meher and received the most sock donations, amounting to 323 pairs of socks. His willingness to put his face on the line has helped give the gift of community participation and clean socks to hundreds of needy people. He will now receive the grand prize of having a pie thrown at his face for his contribution to this enormous success. Before we get started with the pie throwing, I'd like to give Brad West the opportunity to say a few words about his experience participating in this fundraiser.
Well, I think the right thing to say is thank you. You know, I get lots of invitations come across my office, but this one was very unique, and I had to read it 2 or 3 times to make sure that I had it right. And when I saw take a pie in the face, first I'm thinking, well, why would I want to do that? But as I read about the Youth in Action and why you were doing this, I thought that that was a pretty small price to pay to support young people in our community who want to make a positive difference. And I really want to congratulate all of you for your tremendous efforts in a very important and impactful cause. And I think it speaks very highly of all of you, the way you've come together and worked together and engaged the community to support the least vulnerable in the Tri-Cities. And so I really take my hat off to you and extend my thanks and appreciation on behalf of Port Coquitlam and all of our communities for your efforts. I know sometimes some people say, you know, oh, young people are disengaged or they're not involved in the issues of our community, and I know from firsthand experience that that is not the case. I was like, I think, probably many of you, that I got involved in the life of our community when I was in high school and was involved in different service clubs in my high school, Riverside. And, you know, since I've become mayor, I've had the opportunity to interact with young people in Port Coquitlam and right across the Tri-Cities, and I have seen firsthand how much young people in our community care about what's going on, how connected they are to what's going on, and their willingness to roll up their sleeves and do hard work and get involved and make a difference. And so all of you are tremendous examples of that. So I want to, again, congratulate and thank each and every one of you. I told my friends about this in the hopes that they would donate a whole bunch of gloves. And I want to acknowledge Jenny there. You know, I guess her friends like her more than mine like me, because I have a feeling that a couple of friends and maybe even a few family members made sure that I came in first in this competition. And so, of course, the next question was, after I found out that I was the grand winner, is who is going to get the distinct honor of pieing me in the face? And luckily, I had someone who quickly volunteered for the role. This is my son, Liam. And I think it's a really cool thing for me to be able to do with Liam, to also talk to him about getting involved in the community. And him and I have had a couple conversations on the way over here about why Dad's taking a pie in the face, and about all the work that you have done. So again, I just want to thank the Youth in Action group, congratulate you for all your work, and I'm more than pleased to be able to get pied in support of all of your good work and efforts. So thank you very much.
3, 2, 1.